Yo, what's up? New week, new possibilities. This week we are going from July 13th all the way to July 18th. Um, let's see what the market has done. The market has been open for an hour and a half now. But I just waited till like after 6 so the indices market can open as well so we can see what that US 30 trade was doing from last week. But anyways, we're gonna go down. Um, well, damn, y'all seen it already. But let's talk about Euro JPY quick first. So, let me not do that. Let's drop down to the 30-minute. So we had a gap down in the market, as you can see. We did gap down, and I did get stopped out of that trade. By the way, I haven't got my 50K funded account yet. Not yet. Kind of sucks because I would have taken a buy right here, but I mean, because it's coming back up. But hey, it is what it is. We're gonna have to miss that trade. That'd have been a nice first trade on the funded account. Holy moly! But anyways, I'll take it on this account on this 5K funded. But anyways, we had a gap down. I got stopped out. And I mean that's pretty much that on the Euro JPY trade. And then on US 30, remember we took a sell. It was kind of bouncing over here, and the moving averages actually held, which was nice. We formed a level of supply or resistance, whatever you want to call it. Oops, right up in here. Started bouncing, and then it dropped, and then we did gap down in the market. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that stop loss to break even because remember, this was a counter trend trade. I should have actually exited. Actually, I might just go ahead and exit. Yeah, let's go ahead and exit this trade. I was supposed to exit down there when it was at 50. Nah, you know what? We're gonna let it run. If we don't make any money from it, then F it. It is what it is. Well, it should be coming up though because of the gap. Let's go ahead and close out. Let's go ahead and close out. We can just get another trade, bro. It's cool. It's not that deep. But we should have closed out way down there. But let me see. How we feeling? How we feeling? Man, F it. We're gonna let it run. I'm just gonna put my stop loss to break even. So there is a button right here. Boom. Update. Boom. There we go. You can. It's just a one button press, and it puts your stop loss to break even. So yeah, stop loss is break even. If it gets us out, I don't care. We didn't lose anything off of that. And then remember I told you that your JPY gap down in the market. And we lost $10, just $10 off of the Euro JPY trade. So gap down, we lost 10. And that's pretty much it. So let's see what happens. It's been a couple hours since that last clip, and I think I'm just gonna close out on this Euro JPY position. Or no, US 30, my bad. Because I feel like if I leave it open, then I'm just being a little bit too greedy. 56 is a good little it's a 1%. So we made one R on this right here. So then if Euro JPY loses, we just go back to the same amount. If it does keep dropping, then that's cool. That is what it is. But anything above zero on a counter trend is good in my eyes. We don't need to be trying to risk it. So let's just go ahead and close out this trade right here. So we're gonna close US 30. There we go. So then if Euro JPY, thank you for the notification. So that way, if Euro JPY wants to come down and stop us out, then we just go back to the same amount that we were at, and I'm totally fine with that. So right now we just closed out 49.85 for the balance to be 49.85, and here it is, the trade we just closed out of US 30.57. Okay, guys, yo, what's up? What's up? Welcome back to this part. Today's actually Friday. Um, and I did not have any time to record like throughout this whole week. I don't remember what day it was in the last clip just now, but I do know that the last trade that we did leave off of was US 30 for that 57.18 that we did make. It's crazy because this week was it was a very, very difficult week. I don't know why. Okay, there goes the chart. I don't know what that was about. But yeah, I don't know why. Oh no, excuse me. I wish I would have recorded this week. Because it was a very y'all can already see, but it was a very, very difficult, interesting week. And I like weeks like this because it shows you, or excuse me, the previous 2 weeks have been like just stellar. You know what I mean? Like, and I knew that my drawdown period was coming. You just have to, just keep riding the highs, and then when that drawdown period comes, hey, you just have to, just tackle it the best way you can. But yeah, I was busy. One, I was busy this week, and then number two, there was a problem with one of these accounts, and I didn't have access to it, so I had to like message the prop firm about that or whatever. So yeah, let's get into these trades though. So the last thing we did leave off of was 57.18 that we made from US 30. And then as you can see, we hit some nasty drawdown. So gold, negative 55, US 30, negative 48. What is this? Gold again, negative 53, and then gold again for negative 17. I was trying to hit gold all week, and gold was not giving me any type of love. I'm not gonna lie, and it's crazy because I'm gonna show you why. If you do trade gold, then you'll know why. But gold in this period like whipsawed in both directions, and when you have a whipsaw like that, it is extremely difficult to trade because I think I got it. Okay, so yeah, these green arrows are where I got it. So I bought in here, lost. I bought in here, lost. Bought in here, lost. Bought in here. Oh, wait, does this mean open? I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. All I know is that the green things or the green triangles are in areas that I did buy in. But as you can see, and I tried selling as well, I believe. And gold has just been all over the place. Literally has been all over the place. I even bought in here. I think the open triangles are open positions, if I'm reading this correctly, because I know I bought multiple times. But anyways, that's beside the point. But yeah, as you can see, we had a wick, and I was in on this buy too right here. When we had a huge wick to the upside, and then it came like coming down. It was everywhere. It came down, knocked out the sellers, came up, knocked out the buyers. I actually bought, as a matter of fact, yeah, okay, I remember now. The open triangles are positions that I did open. Oh, I guess because of open. Okay, that makes sense. But when I bought here on this candle, it was like up here, and I know that was like a FOMO type of trade. But I just wanted to be a part of the move, and it was so bullish. I was like, "Yo, it's gonna keep moving. It's got to keep moving." You know what I mean? The truth is, it doesn't have to do anything. It does not have to go in your favor. And gold humbled a lot of people, including myself, this week. But yeah, I like, as you can see, I had a sell in here too as well because I was thinking it was bearish at first, and then I got closed out right here, and then this green can or this candle here, I got in somewhere way over here. Stop loss was somewhere down here or whatever. It didn't matter. Boom, came, shot down, took it out, and gold has been just a monster. Like it's just been terrible. I ain't gonna lie, it's been a bad week. Well, we'll get to it. So that was what was that last trade? 17. So then I made 51 on Euro JPY. Got a little $8 on gold, negative 52 on gold, $4 on Euro JPY, and then negative 18 and negative 24 on Euro JPY and gold, respectively. So I have taken my fair share of losses, and it's a stark comparison to, like I said, the last 2 weeks. But here's the thing. So for the week, through all these wins and losses, I am down 158 on the baby funded accounts. But if you look at my profit and loss, I'm up, or it's floating profit, but I'm up 106. So if I were to close out, then I would have only lost like $50 this week, which is not bad. So that's what I want to say. Like throughout all of those losses, it doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter. As long as you just keep up with your strategy and you just keep on, plugging away, eventually if you ran through the numbers, it should work out in your favor. If you back test your strategy, if you know the ins and the outs of your strategy. I always say this, as a trader, it doesn't matter how much money you win. Or I don't care about how much money somebody wins. Like you can win money. That's not impressive to me. What's impressive is what you do in those times of drawdown and how do you position yourself mentally, to come out of that drawdown, because anybody can make money in the markets. You can, if you want to look at the most simplest form of it all, right? It's a 50-50 chance to take a position or to win a position. If you look at this most simplest forms, right? It's 50-50. It's either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose, right? Okay, cool. Anybody can do it. I could teach somebody how to place a trade, they can do it, whatever, right? But when you start to lose and when you start to get on a losing streak, the professional traders, those are the ones that's where it's gonna be like, okay, how do I get out of this? I understand I'm in some drawdown. What or how can I get out of this drawdown? How can I keep my mental straight to where this drawdown doesn't affect me, to where I can get back to break even and then back into profit? Nobody cares about what you can do. Nobody cares about the money you make. Nope, that's not impressive. What's impressive is, can you handle drawdown? Can you mentally handle the drawdown? Can you take the drawdown, not let it be, you, and come out alive? And that's where a lot of people fail as traders. They get in a little drawdown period, and that's it. They start to lose themselves, and that area right there is is where what kills a lot of traders. Trust me. But anyways, little rant there. But right now I am in a gold position. I am in a gold buy. I do have my stop loss right here. So when market opens on Sunday, we might get stopped out. If I do get stopped out, that's fine. I'm going to be looking to get back in if it, bounces off of this area. As a matter of fact, let's see how much we get if we do get stopped out right quick. I got 3 positions. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. So yeah. I can't look at it. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I can't even show y'all because I'm just gonna say market close. Oh wait, can I? No, it's not gonna let me show. Let me see anything. Okay, whatever. I don't remember what it is, but that's what it is. So yeah, this is our gold position right here. We entered down here. Stop losses over here, so that'll be stop profit. But yeah, that's that one. And then let's see what we got. US 30. US 30, I just opened this position on like a couple hours before the market closed. I see a lot of upside on this, so I wanted that position, and I've been trying to get in on a buy for US 30. I just didn't see a nice area to get in on. Finally got my nice little area, and I took that buy. So hopefully we can shoot to the upside. I do remember the TP on this. The TP for this, a full TP would be 3K. So hopefully this can push, and we can get up out of there. And then lastly, we have Euro JPY. Euro JPY, we entered down here. Let me take this off. We entered down here, and then we do have our stop loss a little bit above our entry. So this is a risk-free trade. So we have 2 risk-free trades running right now. So the only thing that we really like at risk for is US 30. But yeah, this one has been pushing. We have met a nasty level of resistance up here, but hopefully we can crack that next week and start pushing to that upside. And also on the lower time frames, like if we go to 30 or 15 or something like that, this is consolidation. So you can just go ahead and drag that down. And now we have our consolidation box, and it did wick off of that area over there. So not looking too good, but again, we are in stop profit, so who cares? And then the moment you've been waiting for. This is not actually a phase 2 account. This is my funded account right here. The funded account took the same trades. I took the same amount. I took the same trades as the small funded account, the 5K funded account. So same trades. I don't need to go through that in the closed positions. I'll show you, but I'm not going to go over them obviously because I just went over them. But right now, down 2K on the 50K funded, but we are floating 969. So bringing it back up. And that's all that the next week and the week after is going to be. We're just trying to get it back to even so we can go into profit. Matter of fact, I wish we would have had a good week. The next 2 weeks would have been a good week because we are eligible for our withdrawal next week, I believe. So yeah, next week that's the earliest we would have been able to withdraw. But I'm not going to withdraw though. No time soon, I don't think. I want to really build this up until like a big amount, at least like 10K, and then like get a withdrawal. And the reason why is because when I bought this challenge account, the reason why I bought it is because one, it was a good deal at the time, and then number 2, they're giving a 50% 50% increase on your withdrawal or whatever. So say I make 10K, then they'll give me 5K extra. So all I do is make 10K, I get 15. Yeah. So that's that. I thought that was pretty attractive. So that's why I'm trying to go for a high amount, because I'm gonna get 50% extra um on that first withdrawal. So it doesn't make any sense to like make something low. But yeah, that's been this week. I know I wish I would have recorded more. I like this week would have been the best week to record, just going through like my mindset and experiencing that drawdown, and then like still taking trades to fight out of that drawdown, because it has been a fight. As you can see, I've been taking losses, win, loss, win, loss. Like it has not been like a very, very different week from the last 2 weeks, but I am ready and prepared for next week to come. So that's been this week, and hopefully you catch me next week.